I don't know if that's actually real.
Me neither.
All right, welcome back to the Midweek show. This is Smoke and Mirrors. Um, yeah, how we doing, fellas?
That was good, man.
Yeah, it was good.
Tired, but I'm good.
Mm,
How you going?
I'm tired this week.
Mm. I think
It's
it's like
always
cold
Thursday.
winds.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it is, but like Thursday prior to Friday, before I get that second win for the week, I'm fucking out, son. Just mentally checked.
This is like the end of the week for me, though. The end of the work week.
yeah.
Because tomorrow it's like surgery for the little man, and then
Mm.
the weekend.
True. I'm
How
just
you
living
going, man?
until next Tuesday.
It's just the
That's right.
shit weather.
Yeah,
I hate this weather.
it's
I just want
sunny.
it to be hot.
So hot.
I only want that until I'm just sitting in my undies, just like I can't escape this heat.
That's why we have aircon. God damn it.
I don't know.
You call it. Someone needs to make that meme where it's like when you can't wait until summer and then it finally hits and it's all them kids sitting in that one fucking room in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Anyway, all right. Our first piece of news. So we got our first long piece of bloody media for Avatar 2.
Hmm.
So this wasn't the 40-second teaser that showed us nothing from last time. This showed us a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
This looks beautiful.
Fucking oath.
It looks unbelievable. I watched the trailer like 4 times yesterday in a row. It was so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
And everything's there. Like everything that I wanted from Pandora is there.
Hmm.
Like it just brought back everything.
It feels like Cameron really went through and just like worked out what people really want to see in this
Mm,
movie and then just turned it up a notch as well.
mm.
Because this shit
Yeah.
looks unbelievable.
Like it's like the trailer starts off with it's Jake's daughter diving into the water, and we see her swimming around and everything. Cuts to a scene of her saying that she feels her heartbeat. Now I don't know if that heartbeat is Grace's heartbeat, which is Sigourney Weaver's character, or if it's Awa's heartbeat that she's
Mm.
feeling, right, which is their deity. There's another scene of him training her how to hunt fish, basically how to fish with a bow and arrow. And then we get like multiple scenes of them sort of trekking across water and all that sort of stuff, and it welcomes you back to Pandora. So we get to see another sort of suspended mountain range that's sort of levitating. We get to see the other tribe of people, so the water tribe of people that look like they're based on the Maori people.
Hmm.
They've got tats and everything. It looks beautiful.
Mm.
Full facial tats, everything. Is Temawara one of those guys?
I don't know. I'm thinking it's maybe Cliff Curtis. I haven't. It's weird. They don't show you the cast really for anyone that's not in that main family unit.
No,
But
no.
it'd be awesome if it is.
Yeah.
Like if they had a Monu Bennett or like Tamawera
Mm.
or like Cliff Curtis.
Cliff Curtis is in here, yeah.
My man.
If they're in New Zealand, Cliff Curtis got to be there.
He has to be. That's why I
100%.
said Tamawara. Like he was there already. They were shooting Mando or Boba over here. Come on now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get to see that like we get to see a whole lot of action as well. It looks
Mm.
like the action is really centered in that water this time round. Like
Hmm.
really centered.
Yeah.
Big battles in the sea.
Well, I guess they showed us the air battle in the first one, and now they got to show us like a different kind of fighting.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think while the first trailer that we seen kind of showed us like it was like the reintroduction to the world. This was like the spectacle.
Mm.
Like
Mm.
the music was there, like we got more characters in it. Um, what is it with like the enemy bringing a big old gunship every time?
That's all we know what to do as
Yes,
humans. That's what
it's
we
true.
know what to do. It's the bigger gun that wins, right? Over here, right now, the bigger gun wins. Over in Pandora, that gun could mean nothing.
What I'm what I'm kind of getting is like Jake's daughter. Like it's almost like Awa chose her to like re-embody grace or
Yeah.
something of grace, and it's almost like recycling those consciousness,
Hmm.
but it also gives a link to Awa, and that link is almost like that first link in with Taruk Makto
Yep.
Yeah.
in the first Avatar,
Yeah.
but at a grander scale where she's kind of sensing where Awa kind of is and how to really sort of make contact with her
Hmm.
Mm.
It
because you
looks
see her
like
controlling the whales.
yeah. It looks like she has to go to the water tribe simply because they have a tree of souls.
Yeah.
Because the tree of souls, their tree of souls was destroyed. Remember?
Hmm.
Mm.
So she has to go there because you see her connecting with the tree as well. And when she does connect, you see her take her hair tail out and connect with the tree. When she does connect, it's like the link for what's his face for when they go inside an avatar. When
Mm.
they're humans and they go inside an avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she might be able to like I don't know, like use the consciousness of other people that were on Pandora.
Yeah. Maybe use
Mm.
humans as an avatar. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like the other way
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
That'd be
It's kind
sick.
of it's kind of freaky seeing the animation at this level
Mm.
because you know how the remastered trailer came out for the first Avatar and like you see more definition, but this we're seeing like the water effects, like how they rendered it, everything. It just
Mm.
seems like it's at completely higher resolution.
Yeah.
The motion looks beautiful,
Mm.
and it looks like we do see like a forest kind of setting where it's just burnt. They're just burning it. The
Yeah.
RDA.
They're decimating it. The
Yeah.
bloody. What's his face is back. I saw his name in the trailers. Giovanni Ribisi. So
Yeah.
we'll probably see him. We haven't seen him yet.
No. No. Um, that little mech thing that the RDA have got though is wild. That looks like that video that we seen of that robot traversing like the obstacles and doing flips and shit like that.
Yeah.
Mhm. The
It looks
Boston
crazy.
Boston Dynamic robots.
Yeah.
I don't know if those are real, by the way. The Corridor Crew guys did a video that even Joe Rogan was responding to, and it was fake.
Oh shit.
They did it all in CG.
Maybe their Moses up to it again.
I'd say so. I'd say so.
The shenanigans are present.
Hmm. But yeah, man, Avatar. I mean, Top Gun is the biggest movie we have this year so far. Avatar looks like it could just be the one. It could
Yes.
strike gold again.
Yeah.
It will.
Oh yeah. For sure it will. Like people are rediscovering. Like there are people at work because I'm one of the older ones at work, right?
It's weird,
Mm.
right?
By like 7 to 10 years,
Oh
Wow.
shit.
like even lower sometimes, like even more sometimes. Um, but they all love Avatar.
Yeah.
So it's like even just generationally, it's something that's like it's passed down. So
Hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
expect that this movie will make any less than $1 billion.
It has to make $1 billion because then they've got their money back. Disney had their money back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
What do you call it? The theory for me with this trailer, do you reckon well, I don't know, but do you reckon Worthington buys the farm?
I don't think so because they've shot the sequels
Mm.
part of it into 4. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Neytiri dies
Mm.
or one of their kids dies, because there's something that kind of happens in that moment where he's like, I need you to be strong
Yep.
heart.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fuck,
I just
can't wait.
wait.
It's literally a month away now, which is crazy to think.
Yeah. We're going to be there, my friends. We will be there for sure.
Mm. We will be the first to walk through the gardens of Troy.
Pandora.
I just want to I just want him to cut to just a fuck off after that.
Fuck off, we're closed.
Whenever someone's talking to him, it should just cut in Troy. It should just cut to him saying "fuck off" or "fuck off," and just a different variation of it every time.
Fuck, that'd be hilarious if they made a supercut. The fuck off supercut.
You can watch it. It's on YouTube.
But like with all of his roles,
Oh.
they ask him a question.
Oh, fuck off. I was dying the other day when he's like, Betty, what that dog is trying to unearth is either dead or gone forever. Just the look, that look of disgust on that.
Brian Cox has the best look of disgust. Always, because it's
And
like he's been
disappointment.
watching it for a while and he's just had enough. All right. Quickly, The Last of Us release date has been confirmed. January 15th, dropping on HBO Max stateside and in other territories across the world. In Australia, it'll probably drop on Binge, as all of HBO's stuff does. In the States, The Last of Us will drop in 4K, which leaves us shit out of luck here in Australia, because Binge
You
ain't
wonder
stepping up to
why
that
people
plate.
steal. Like, seriously, you wonder why people steal.
Yeah.
I can imagine HBO will also put it up as like Dolby Atmos as well.
Yeah.
Like they're doing with House of the Dragon.
I know. House of the Dragon streamed in 4K every single episode in Dolby Vision.
Which is a shame, because the quality, like, I would like to watch this show in that level of quality.
Same.
Like we're set up for that. So
like just the
Binge
black
covered the party.
levels. That's all I want. Just the black levels.
Mm.
Maybe the black levels come out in Dolby Vision and bloody what's his face. Just that. That's all I want.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
And with the release date, because the release date was leaked, and then HBO tried to cover it up, and then they were like, "Fuck it, we can't we can't hold it back," and they dropped the first poster, which looks very, very much like the game. There is a poster where Joel and Ellie's like sort of walking through the desolated city of wherever the fuck they are.
Well, they're all over the what's his face, that belt.
Yeah,
Mm.
Yeah.
Boston and
Through Texas and
Salt Lake City and shit like
Salt Lake
that.
City.
What is that, Utah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's looking good, man.
Mhm.
Looking good. I didn't expect it this early,
No.
actually, in the new year. Like I
Same.
expected it, like, to take that House of the Dragon slot, because we're not going to get House of the Dragon next year. Yeah.
There must be something. They must have something else planned for that slot, and it must be big because we haven't seen anything yet.
Might be White Lotus season 3.
Can't be. We just got one.
That's season 2, though.
Yeah, I know that everyone's going gangbusters for.
Maybe we got to dip into the White Lotus. You know what I mean?
Maybe we don't.
Fucking dip into the White Lotus sounds like I just want to get high. Shall we
Oh,
dip into the White Lotus?
It's got a little snuffing container.
Snuff there, boys.
It was always
It was really just like, snorting like dust and whatnot back in the day. Like, really.
People
It
snort
was
dust
just
now.
like bloody medicated sawdust or something. Like, whoa,
I didn't get that. Like,
this
it
is
was
what
like,
we're doing?
I would not snort oregano type shit.
Oh my god.
it was like Danny
Gotcha.
DeVito smoking lettuce. Fucking hell. Alrighty. So as well as that, we finally got word after some hesitation about putting out an announcement, but Sandman Season 2 is a fucking go, my friends.
Mm.
So fucking excited for this. There was a lot of fucking uncertainty around it considering the budget for the show.
Mm.
But fucking we're finally here. So Neil Gaiman himself put out the announcement saying that Season 2 is a major go. And then it was retweeted by Netflix as well. Fuck, I'm excited, man. Like thinking back on that first season, very good.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
It's
Same.
on my list.
I gotta check it out too. But this is a big old fuck you to all the bin chicken neck TikTokers out there who jumped on the and the fucking the Twitterers jumped on the bandwagon. They were like, "Nah, Sandman's cancelled." They did that in recent times, only to come out to, "Oh wait, we should have just waited on that little announcement." Yes, mate, because it's renewed. You fucks.
We knew they were gonna renew it.
How
Like
would they
we
not?
knew because the ratings were so high on that bitch.
Yeah.
Hours watched is wild. You got to run
Yeah.
down there, don't you, there, Bado?
Yeah. 70 million in the first week, 130 in the second, and then 80 in the third, and still 60 in the fourth. Million.
Attention. Those numbers are
350
better
million.
than anything.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy. There is a huge demand for Sandman.
It's not Witcher numbers, but still.
True.
For a brand new IP.
It's something, man. Yeah.
We'll see how he does.
True.
As long as it's the same people coming back, we're good.
Yeah. 100%.
You know how Netflix is nowadays.
That Netflix over there.
You know, because of that whole Cavill departing, they were like, "Oh, wait, the other cast will stick around though." It's like, will they? For how
No.
long?
No, they won't.
Hemsworth's gonna come on the set to be like, "What's all this about, then, eh?"
I know.
Fuck off, mate.
Why, what's going on here?
How's it going there, you cook cunts?
That I was wearing like one of those hats with the bloody corks and whatnot.
The
Throwing the
fuck-
biggest Aussie salutes.
With the fucking VB singlet and those fucking Straya brand Havianas.
And
God.
some VB fongs.
You know there's a bintang in there as well. He'll have the
Oh,
VB
fuck.
t-shirt, but he'll be drinking a bintang, the dirty fuck.
Yeah.
Or at least have the cooler.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, you gotta have cooler.
Or he'll have the VB t-shirt, but then he'll take it off and there's a Bintang singlet underneath.
Bintang fucking tan on that. Fuck. All right. So is it NBC or Peacock, or are they one and the same?
One in the same?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
So Peacock is actually greenlit straight series order for a prequel to Friday the 13th. Now, this prequel, people are going to start writing it soon. I can't remember who's writing it. This will not reference the mask or any of the killings or any of that. This is just going to be a straight prequel. So this is going to be a whole season of a little deformed child getting fucking bullied. How the fuck can they make this? This makes no sense. Like, how does it work? And why the fuck was he at that park anyway?
didn't the mother own or work at the park?
I don't
That
know.
that's why he was there, and that was a way for like her to bring him to work, childcare, and to socialize.
You're right. Pick one lady.
But I'm thinking they're going. Well, Bates Motel worked. Let's let's get into
How is this
that
gonna work?
territory.
He's already like mentally he's autistic. So how's it gonna work? He doesn't talk. He's deformed. Like what are they gonna do? This is a
I
real story.
I thought it was just a one-off thing that just went like really bad that one time. I thought he just got bullied in that one event, and then it was like Mrs. Voorhees snaps,
Yeah, it
and that
is.
was it. How the fuck you gonna make 9 episodes out of this?
That's why Jason is still a little boy when he jumps out of the lake.
Isn't doesn't she see him drown and then starts killing?
That's like,
Yeah,
does that mean this is gonna be all just character build? And then
Yeah.
it's like you got to watch the movie for the fucking payoff, my friend.
I don't know. I always thought the Jason mythos was like yeah, he drowned.
Mm,
Then the mother started killing.
yeah.
But then he was the one that seen his mother kill, and then she got killed, and then that's what made him snap. As opposed to this motherfucker's got psychotic tendencies the whole way through. And was
He's
always like that.
he sees in the second one he sees his mother get killed. So it's a POV shot from the other side of Mrs. Voorhees,
Mm.
and you see her head get cut off when that chick cuts her head off,
Yeah.
and you see him pick up the head.
But like that was the turn.
Yeah,
Was when he seen that, as opposed to if they do like 9 episodes of I've always been fucked up, I've just been that kid. Know
he
what I
was
mean?
deformed the whole time. That's
Yeah,
why they picked on him.
the evil tendencies. That's what I'm talking about. Not like the defamation.
So you want to say the catalyst is the mother dying and watching the mother kill instead of the kids bullying him to be the catalyst? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's what I am saying.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
That's
Like-
what they'll do for 9. If they want that character of Jason, the mother and everything, that's what they'll do. So they'll be like, well, when does he get his comeuppance? He's got to be evil sometime in the show.
What do you call it? Thingy. I feel like if you make this like, if you make the whole thing about Jason being bullied as a child, it just throws a lot of the future movies out of whack for me as well. Like, I feel like it's the mother's love that really pushed him, you know what I mean? Like Freddy vs. Jason type shit, if that makes sense.
It wasn't the bullying. The mother couldn't give two fucks about the bullying. They killed a fucking child. That's like that's the catalyst. They killed him. They killed him in the park. In the camp.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't kill him. He fell into the water while they was fucking. It was the negligence on the
Yeah,
the
they
camp
killed him.
counselor.
We send people to jail for that.
Yeah, but it's not first degree murder. It's not like killing, like hell no, you know what I
We
mean?
don't know. We don't know.
If the bullying had gotten that bad, maybe that's where they're going with the show. They might do like a complete like page 1 rewrite of all the Jason mythos. They don't own like the rights to it because that's why they're doing this story. So like they they're gonna fucking take that artistic integrity bullshit and run with it.
Yeah.
You know how Sean Cunningham owns the right? Like he wrote the story, like came up with the story and everything.
Yeah,
He
Mm.
does not own the rights.
that makes me sick.
It does make
Yeah.
me sick. It's some fuckwit writer that owns that. I think the writer of 2 owns the rights to the whole thing.
But they always come back to the Sean Cunningham well, and they tap him to like, oh yeah, produce for us, Sean, and he's just like, all right.
What do you mean? He probably just wrote a paragraph or something, and they were like, "We're not going to give you the writer's credit, but just take the producers."
Still, as long as he gets the bag.
That's it.
Um,
I just,
So,
I just see them sitting there, like really just putting on the fucking act. Oh, I'm just having such a bad time trying to work out how this new Jason movie is gonna work out. And then Sean Cunningham's just like, let me write this fucking thing for you. You
so he's in
fucks.
space. 2,000 years in the future.
Some of the best kills in that movie.
yeah, because he doesn't own the rights. That's why we don't get. That's why we get movies like Jason X or bloody the remake that was really good that just never went anywhere.
Yeah, I enjoyed that remake.
What do you
As
call
do
it? That remake was like the fucking stars align though. Perfect director, really good solid fucking script as well.
What was it? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Shit. I was gonna say, like, the whole rights thing just reminds me of Sylvester Stallone and not having a piece of Rocky.
Mm.
And that bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason and
because
Rocky.
that writer just swooped in and just bought the rights from Paramount, right? So he didn't earn those fucking rights. They shouldn't ever be his.
It's disgusting. All right, so Yahya Abdul Mateen II has been cast as Wonder Man
Oh,
for
man.
Marvel. This will be a Disney Plus show that will explore his character, Wonder Man, who started off as a villain in the comics, ended up being one of the founding members of the West Coast Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested in his comic origin path. Baron Zemo actually plays a part. So I'm wondering if we'll get that in the show as well, which would be cool because Zemo's free. He's also part of the Thunderbolts.
He is too.
Which could be cool. Like they could add to the Thunderbolts roster.
Does that mean that Wakanda just gave him back?
Zemo.
Yeah, because you know how what's her face? They can in Falcon and Winter Soldier. They take him. He gives them up to the Wakandans, or he surrenders to the Wakandans. The Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
Like, does that mean that they just gave him back to maybe Elliot Ross or not Elliot Ross?
General
You know,
Ross.
No, you know. what I'm
Martin
talking-
Freeman's character.
Yeah, Martin Freeman. Yeah, did they just give him back, or is that the
He
trailer?
breaks out at the end. Remember, that's how he puts on the mask and that.
Is too. I
Because
gotta watch that show again.
He's back in Sokovia at the end. I'm excited about this. I don't know what this means in terms of Aquaman. Does Black Manta die at the end of this second one?
Fucking better not.
Like, because he's jumping ship now. And then what happens
He's
to
not a person of color in that movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so Momoa's kind of a person of color.
Yeah.
Polynesian.
But like the only other person, like you can't just have two people.
Yeah,
It's not realistic enough now, is it?
They do have Randall Park in there as well.
Yeah.
But you're counting it on your one hand. So yeah, I don't know if they're sort of rejigging the Aquaman franchise and phasing it. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you
Makes
think
too much money.
they knew that this whole bloody James Gunn thing was going to come through, so now they're rejigging all those films?
Potentially.
That's
But I
why
don't-
Sandberg had to come through and say, yes, Shazam is done. Like
It's
he
locked.
really, yeah,
You're not
he really
touching
made a
it.
point of it.
Maybe.
Could be.
But we'll see.
Yeah. What do you call it? Wonder Man was also on Earth 818. So I don't know if he's going to be part of that fucking Secret Wars as well. Because
Assume everyone's in Secret Wars.
if everyone's in Secret Wars, it's going to be a fucking heater. Because the whole fucking world, man. It's the whole fucking world.
I'm surprised they're not doing a 2-parter with Secret Wars.
They should.
Yeah. Fuck, you could probably make that into a series.
I don't want a Disney Plus Secret Wars series. Blade would definitely show up. He has to show up, and it has to be Wesley Snipes.
But
Fuck, that'd be cool.
You know what I'm kind of thinking with the like these big like Avengers movies now. All the comic runs when Civil War was happening and whatnot tied into it. So why can't the Disney Plus shows tie into between them? Because they got 6 months between Kang's Dynasty and Secret Wars.
Because they want to do nonsense.
They want to play funny buggers, mate.
They want to give us fucking She-Hulk. That's what they want to do.
But you know what's funny? You know how like there was clear ties to the tone of She-Hulk being like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The writer for Brooklyn Nine-Nine is heading up the writers' room for Wonder Man.
God.
And Daniel Destin Cretton is doing he's executive producing, and he might direct an episode. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited for it, man. I would like to see what Yaya brings to the MCU.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Alrighty.
I bet you he's gay. Bet you his character's gay. They can get
Everybody's gay once.
They can get rid of what's his face. They can tick 2 things off the list in one hit. It's a person of color and part of the LGBTQIA.
And it's at Disney.
And
so
it's at Disney.
The mouse is playing chess here.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
Political chess.
Fucking bad. They need to stop that bullshit. Make fucking movies. I don't need to hear about all that other nonsense.
As long as it's like it's done right, because if they do like as a gay character and they just throw in a kiss at the end, fuck out of here.
They just shake hands.
I've seen that in Star Wars, where like this character who like you didn't even really pay attention to it. They're just like, oh, actually, I've got a partner, same sex.
Don't they just hug or something?
No, I think there's like a kind of they turn their heads away from the camera and kiss. It's like Disney's like, we're doing it, but we're not really doing it. You know what I mean? So we can get around it in the Saudi territories and Malaysia and stuff like that.
They do it on the fringe so that those countries can cut it out, so that Disney can still make money.
Yeah,
they're sick fucks. You're gonna give me something. I want a hustler style, motherfucker. That's what I want.
Damn.
You want full moonlight? That's what we're going for. That's the fucking bar, my friends. That's what we're going for.
Yeah.
But how do you scale that bar down to a PG-13?
We don't.
You can't have Wonder Man getting a mad wristy on the beach.
Yeah, how do you know?
Because it's PG-13.
It's a wonderful moment.
All right. If you
They have
get
transvestites
PG-13 porn out there,
teaching schools over there right now. Why the fuck is it anything different? We're exposing our kids to that anyway. Why the fuck is it different? It's not different.
Well, the graphic nature of the act, that would be the thing that's different. It's not like they're showing like hand jobs and whatnot.
Still getting exposed. They're teaching that shit in schools now to little kids. Little kids.
They are. But the world's changing.
Alrighty. So, one thing I didn't even realize, it's been 20 fucking years since 28 Days Later, and Cillian Murphy and Danny Boyle were at NME doing like a little homage to fucking 20 Days Later, as well as where it fucking could go. And Danny Boyle said he would be interested in doing a third fucking film, and that the script has already been fucking written as well. Alex Garland fucking has that in the tuck, and they would call it 28 months later. And he was like, "I'm definitely sense. Yeah," and he's like, "I'm definitely interested in doing like a third movie." And like now that you mention it, I remember the script as well, and it's just London. It's perfect.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
Weird that Alex Garland just like took it upon himself to just write the script and then, like run
right.
it whenever you need it.
Holding it hostage because he wants to direct it.
That'd be mad if Alex Garland directed it, because those
Who
got
did the
chops.
second one?
Juan Carlos
Spanish?
Fresnadillo.
Yeah, the Mexican.
Yeah. You know, I never knew that bloody Alex Garland did the script for Devil May Cry as well as Enslaved, Odyssey to the West.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he was behind both those games. DMC, like the remake one that they did in between 4 and 5. He did that one.
I like that one.
Yeah. It's fucking fire.
Oh, mad.
Yeah. But then, like, Boyle also said, like, you know, with how studios are going and with, like, you know, the monster of COVID that had come through and happened, it's sometimes hard to get people in the cinema too. But 28 months later, he reckons that'll pull people in too.
And we can't use that anymore. I'm sorry. We can't say it anymore. It can't be an excuse anymore. Top Gun made $1.3 billion. We can't say that anymore. Black Panther in the next week is going to make $1 billion. Like, we cannot use that excuse anymore. People just didn't want to see your movie.
It's a shit
That's what it
movie,
comes
mate.
down to. For fuck's sake, why are we sort of sugarcoating it? People did not want to watch your movie, or they didn't want to watch it in the cinema.
Well, yeah, I think it's a mixture of that and that people have gotten a lot more used to, like, you know, enjoying film at home, considering that, like, you know, it's available to us here as well. So you finally get those people who are like, fuck, I don't want to go to a cinema. And then it's like, oh my God, I can watch this at home. I'm staying here forever.
Which is balling. I like the choice that a consumer can have, but 28 days, like that franchise is R-rated. Like
Yeah.
already you cut out a big part of the demographic
Mhm.
and your potential audience. So you're
Mhm.
not going to hit Avengers numbers
Nope.
or Top Gun numbers.
But at the same time, you shouldn't be shooting for that because you're not getting Avengers or Top Gun money.
Yeah.
Make the movie. So you need to stick in a very specific what's his face budget. It's
Yeah.
$50 million.
Mhm.
That's it. That's
a
all you're
massive
getting.
fucking budget.
Yeah.
That's all you're getting. Go to a Lionsgate, they will market it correctly. And they won't fuck you on the back end either. Go to a Blumhouse. Go to someone like that, pitch your idea, they'll get it done.
Yeah. Fuck, I wouldn't know, like, what to do with a $300 million, like, you know, 28 months later. I feel like it'd just be too much.
Get Army of the Dead.
Yeah,
True.
that's what you get. Bloated,
Green
overly
screen.
done.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I think, like, you know, 28 months would be sick. It just needs to be, like, you know, done right. And then maybe just scale it down a little bit.
How's it in the article when they're like Imogen Poots also said she would like to it's like Imogen Poots waiting by the phone like
I know.
you're gonna call any day now.
Can you imagine if what's his face just hit it with the who? Who?
When was the last time Imogen Poots was in a movie? I swear it was Fright Night.
Last time I seen her was The Father.
Yeah.
Ah, The Father. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good in that too.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like her.
Imogen Poots got something going on.
Mm.
Excuse me.
Problem.
All right. Now you go
That's
there,
it.
Batter.
That's it for the news there, fellas. What do we think of Andor there?
Andor was good.
Hmm.
Andor was really, really good. Still in that prison, spending time with Andor. He's kind of, you think that he's institutionalized. but it's Andor. You know what I mean? Wrong. Andor we're talking
James,
about
man.
here. So while we kind of think he's kind of just in the motion of it all, he's working out this plan. He's like trying to cut open pipes and wires and shit to break out.
It is the lockup.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
man.
yeah. In this episode, we get more of Andy Serkis as Kino Loy, which is just he's so fucking good in the role because he starts off as like the guy that like he's a prisoner but he's in charge of everyone, so he's got to play that role. In this episode, we find out no one's getting out. The whole resentencing thing, they've just doubled it, so everyone's sentence got doubled. But when the people get out, they just get transferred to another level. And then when those people found out on that level, everyone got killed. So everybody's dying in that Narcan 5 facility. So now it plants the seeds of like, motherfuckers got to break out. So even Kino Loy is in on the plan.
This is Shawshank for real.
But I'm like, I wasn't liking the slow burn before. But every time they put Andor in the situation, the payoff is unfucking believable.
Because he knows. He knows. It's get busy living or get busy dying, my friend.
Like, from this whole fucking series, it seems like Andor is like the intergalactic MacGyver in this bitch. Like, he could just get out of fucking anywhere.
That's his skill set.
Yeah.
Like he's not so technical. Like he's legit like Andy with that pick hammer. Like every day he'll just like piss break boss. And then like he'll go in, scrape that pipe a little bit, pause. And then like he'll come back like, oh yeah, I just use the toilet. There is this like this scene where they send some guy in to help another inmate. And then they find out that he's had a stroke, and instead of like them saving him, the guy just like euthanizes him right there and then.
Wow.
Jesus.
So it's getting pretty dark for a Star Wars show.
Yeah, that is dark actually. I like that.
And he's like an older guy. He kind of had that Brooks about him. Because they were helping him. Like every episode in the prison, they've been helping him.
Yeah.
And now he just got X'd out.
Can you imagine if the warden was Bob Gunton as well?
Put you away for life. Exactly what they take. I'm here all weekend, buddy.
He's just got a book of Shawshank.
I don't need a book, my friend. That is tattooed onto my brain.
I was just right in the corner of the room, and Dave was here too.
It will be. What do you mean in the corner of the room? What do you think it's going to say on my coffin?
What's it going to say?
It'll be the what's his face. Dave was here.
I've never seen an engraved coffin, actually.
Me
that
neither.
Would be a trendsetter.
Yeah. I ain't dying
that idea.
anytime
You're going
soon.
to trademark that shit.
Admittedly, like, you know, I want to go out like Spock. That's how I want to go out.
Better start saving now.
What do you mean? By the time that happens, space travel will be cheap, my friends.
As it just sneak you into one of them airlocks and just kick you out.
It's got like
Jesus.
80 years, man. They got 80 years. It'd be good.
How did Spock go?
They jettisoned him out of the Enterprise. But it has to be the Enterprise.
Jesus.
Either that, or it's got to be one of those ships from Starship Troopers, like what's his face goes.
What if the only way that you could get out of the airlock, right? Because they didn't have that service yet. Would you rather be like just carbonite frozen until they had like they got the technology or the offering? Or what if one of us mixed you in with our morning coffee and just shit, and they jettisoned it straight out to the airlock.
At least, like, you know, make me in the coffee and then throw the coffee in the toilet. You don't have to drink it, shit it out.
The disrespect.
You died.
You realize
yeah,
you
man.
two
And I
are,
was just like,
you two are gonna be like the dude and bloody what's his face? And Walter. And they throw Donnie's ashes out.
You know what would look sick though? Ashes in space, because there's no wind out there.
It'd stay.
It'd just stay as one piece.
That's right.
Be mad if they did like little space molds and they shot the ash through like a mold of you. So it's like you just traveled like that.
Yeah, you live forever.
Those would have like the Superman pose or something.
What do you mean? Mine would just be me just pulling the finger the whole time. Just flipping everyone the bird, even in the fucking afterlife.
Can you
I'd live
imagine?
forever in? Yeah, I get to live forever in stardust, man. It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Until you hit something.
Until I hit something.
Can you imagine if O's just like photoshopped you on like the Lil Kim like squatting pose? and
Jesus.
they shot you out of space.
It'd be cool, actually. Lil Kim would still be alive, though. You know,
Of course.
that plastic lasts forever.
Yeah.
What if the world turns into fucking Repo Man, where we just have artificial everything?
Eventually, it will. Which is how we sort of live forever.
That's right.
Which is how we amass more debt. Which is what companies want anyway, right?
Yeah. They want that workforce around
I
longer.
want that, yeah. I mean, he's going to live until he's 400. Give him the fucking loan.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, they
He's
want
already
us.
he's just paid off the house 100 years later.
Exactly. Like, that's what they want.
True.
You know what's crazy? That Star Wars thing, like, we're like, that's dark. This life is dark.
Yeah.
Mm.
Fucking.
That eventuality is dark as fuck. 400-year loans?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, there is a thingy. It's because there's no filter on real life. You can't turn it into a pretty picture like they do in the movies. I just gotta live through that shit. You make the wrong choice. Fuckers gotta just grit their teeth and bear that shit.
Jesus.
You know it's gonna be like Elysium.
Those are just going to be like Otto for 400
Fuck. That's fucked, man. Poor Otto.
Otto was a real one, man. I
He
would have
was.
just given that up as soon as Otto unzipped. Nah.
I would have died that
100.
day. Like I'm trying to kill that O in the jail cell.
Yeah.
Try
Oh.
to block on me.
The only time that Otto has ever gotten his is when he fucking gets that guy back for taking his good eye.
Yeah.
That was the only, and that was fucking cool though. That guy copped it. But yeah, Otto did so much for that fucking club. Got fuck all in return. His old lady dies, fucking everything.
And Bobby fucked the old lady as well.
They
Yeah.
had an arrangement,
Massive
but Otto was
disrespect.
alright with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, Andor was a good episode. It's just like you know where it's kind of leading, and I'm getting that feeling like 3 episodes they give you an arc. Next 3 episodes they give you an arc. So it's kind of going that way. We got 3 more episodes left. So I'm guessing Prison Break into like what's gonna happen in the next year or so.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also find out in this episode that Mon Mothma's cousin is Val, who was with them. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Pharynx. Yeah.
Mon Mothma's got just family now.
Yeah. So I'm guessing she's gonna die, and that's gonna be the impetus for Mon Mothma
Start the Rebel Alliance.
Yeah, because Luthen's like, "Fuck you, I'll do it on my own." Like, you haven't got the money. I'm gonna go like hustle some shit up. Last week he was there with Saul Guerrero.
Guerrero.
Yeah.
Well, man.
It's good seeing Whitaker again. He
Yeah,
suits that world.
Yeah.
That character as well. I like that character.
Yeah.
Saul Herrera's man.
Yeah, liking the show. Episode 10 next week. I'm excited. It's just weird. No House of the Dragon.
I finished off The Last Dance. I watched a new episode of The Legacy of the Lakers today. Like,
How's that going?
it's really good. So this episode was so last episode it was about Kobe and Shaq sort of like coming together, working together so that they could win a championship, right?
Mm.
And then at the end of that episode, basically, because Kobe being Kobe, he was like, I can't do this with Shaq here again. Like he hated Shaq being there because Kobe is a natural leader, and Shaq was he got designated leader of the team, right? Cut to this episode, they're sort of in rebuild stage. Kobe's still at the Lakers. Phil Jackson has left. Yeah, after he had won them another chip. Phil Jackson's got the most rings out of everybody. I tell you, pause. What's his face? They get this new guy in there. Like the Lakers just aren't winning. Kobe basically says we need to get Phil back. Essentially, they get Phil back. They work out their differences because they,
Oh shit.
they weren't seeing eye to eye. Because he straight up, Phil said that if he's here next year, I won't be. He's completely uncoachable about Kobe. Yeah. So they're sort of they sit down, and I mean Kobe's problem was he just wanted to win. Like that's all he wanted to do. He just wanted to win. Like he had seen Shaq win a ring before him again. You know what I mean? Like and that just he's like MJ. He took it personally. So it's just about them putting the right team together and everything. And I mean, towards the end, they get Pau Gasol. He's like this massive 7'0". He's a machine. What's his face? What's his face? And then they end up winning that chip. It was really, really good. It's just good to see all that footage of Kobe as well and him talking and everything. Yeah. This is good.
That's mad.
They're really good. Really good.
Yeah.
Every single episode has been directed by Antoine Fuqua so far. I think he directed the whole bloody thing, the whole 10 episodes.
Shit.
He's a busy man.
Yeah.
So we got two of these left, and then it's finished.
I'm trying to think now. I wonder if it was with you that I was watching, or I saw a random TikTok where Shaq's talking about Kobe in some game they had, where Kobe was like, "Nah, fuck the strat. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fucking run it down, and I'm running directly through fucking Powell."
Yeah. That was at the what's his face, Dream Team. That was at
Yeah.
Was that the Redeem team?
Huh? Yeah,
Was
the
that
Redeem team.
team.
Yeah, it's really good that too.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out as well.
That's only like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah, he just said, "What's his face? Give me the ball. I'm gonna run down. If Powell steps in front of me, I'm gonna run straight through his fucking chest." Is what Kobe said, and that's exactly what he did. He fucking knocked him all the way down. Didn't offer to bloody offer his hand to pick him up. Nothing. And this guy was on his team in like it's just crazy. That's just Kobe's mentality. Kobe Bryant, they lost at one of the games, and some of the guys were wearing his shoes. When they got to that locker room, he made them all take his shoes off. He said, "You can't, if you don't want to play like you can't play like me, so you can't wear my shoes." And he took all their shoes away from them. Like that was just Kobe. Kobe would have made the best coach in the world. Kobe. Yeah. That's it. That's
Wrap.
a wrap.
All right, you can catch us on all social media: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Check out our website, smokeandmirrorspodcast.com. Yeah, we'll be back on Sunday, live and direct. Catch us live or wait till Movie Monday when we drop that episode. And this week we are talking Let the Right One In.
Hmm.
That's really
it. There's nothing else there.
Yeah.
Nothing is dropping yet.
Nah, I mean there is, but we're just not watching it.
Yeah.
I'm
out.
not showing up for The Watcher.
The Watcher. That Netflix show?
Yeah. See?
I'm going to show up for that.
Are you watching Chainsaw Man at all?
Yeah, I got to catch up on that. I got to fucking run that down. But right now, Oz is into like episode 203 of Bleach. And then I've got another 130 episodes, and then I can start the 1,000-Year Blood War officially. Respectfully.
Well, we'll see what happens on Sunday. Could be a
Yeah.
big turnout. Could not. But love yourself. Love movies.
Vape more, smoke less.